If you are a Shopify dropshipper, you're going to want to pay attention to today's video. The popular dropshipping app TopDSER has experienced a data leak. If you use this app to fulfill your Shopify orders or run your Shopify store, your personal data and potentially credit card info has been exposed, and all of your customers' data has been exposed. Not necessarily their credit card information, because the way that dropshipping works, it's actually the dropshipper who buys the product on behalf of the customer. So Shopify handles your customer's credit card information, but these apps, whether it's Oberlo or TopDSER, you're the one actually putting in your credit card information to place the orders. So you may want to change your credit card number if you are a dropshipper who is using this app. Probably going to want to change passwords and things like that as well. And your customers' data was leaked as well. Not their credit card information necessarily, although potentially the last 4 digits of their card number was released, but their names, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, tracking numbers, and other personal identifiable information was likely leaked. If you guys aren't familiar with TopDSER, this is a website. It's basically like an Oberlo clone. But let's take a look at this article. I guess this video is going to be kind of like Shopify news / a public service announcement. And the title of this article, which comes to us from eSeller Cafe, is Popular Shopify App Exposes Personal and Financial Details in Data Leak. It has been reported today that the leading Shopify app has suffered a data leak, which has compromised thousands of customers' personal and financial details. The leak was first discovered by the research team at VPN Mentor and has been analyzed in a thorough report put together by the team. While they cannot be 100% confident on where the leak originated, they claim that the evidence they found strongly suggests that the leak originated from the Shopify app TopDSER. TopDSER is a dropshipping app similar to Oberlo, which allows Shopify websites to connect with AliExpress and also automates numerous other business operations. VPN Mentor has estimated that 100,000 plus purchase data has been compromised from over 17,000 Shopify stores. Unfortunately, the leak has compromised the financial data, which means personally identifiable information, as well as payment information has been leaked. In this case, we couldn't 100% conclude that TopDSER was responsible for the data leak, although there's considerable evidence to suggest it was. Links embedded in the data were directed to TopDSER's website. It would be impossible for another company to obtain access or permission needed to create these. The company's name was also found throughout the leaking database. We notified Shopify immediately after examining the data leak, and the exposed data originated from stores running on its platform. Although the company is not liable for the leak, we also contacted TopDSER in case it was responsible for the leak so it could close the vulnerability and secure the data. Will Shopify acknowledge our disclosure? TopDSER failed to respond. One day after contacting the company, however, the database was taken offline, and it's according to VPN Mentor. To see the full report and actions that you should take if you believe your business may have been affected by this leak, then check out the VPN Mentor site. And let's hop over there and see a little bit more about this. Report: tens of thousands of online shoppers exposed by popular Shopify app, personal data, credit cards, and much more. Let's see. I think most of this was covered. TopDSER is a company out of China, and again, it's kind of like a clone of Oberlo. Let's see. What is dropshipping? So this was first discovered November 21st of 2020. Shopify was contacted the next day. TopDSER was contacted November 22nd. So this is actually from a few months back. We can't conclude 100%. The data leak was absolutely massive, with over 17.5 million records exposed. Furthermore, the exposed records only detailed transactions, purchases, and other activities logged by the app on a single day in November of 2020. There is proof that the database originally contained considerably more data, dating back to at least the beginning of November 2020, but these entries were deleted before we analyzed the database. Shodan search engine shows earlier records in the database with significantly more data dating back to November 1st of 2020. Let's see, invoices. So as far as what was it, this affected over 17,000 stores. I think it affected upwards of 100,000 individuals. So the database affected invoices from purchases made from Shopify stores, So as far as your buyer's details, if you were using this, their full name, phone number, email address, and home address was leaked, as well as order IDs, a list of items they ordered, individual item prices, links to these products, tracking numbers, and as far as transaction details, the cost of the purchase, the delivery cost, payment methods, payment timestamps, and masked credit card data, including the last 4 numbers of a card. Let's see here. The exposed database also contained logs for password reset requests made by private access accounts. Let's see, Shopify store admin. Okay, so this one's scary. Shopify store admin credentials, authenticated tokens containing access credentials for the APIs for Shopify stores using the app were also exposed. These authentication tokens could potentially allow hackers to extract all the data from orders made on the store, along with the owner's private data, email address, phone number, business or home address, etc., the level of permission. So this is why you got to be careful what apps you download onto your Shopify stores, because you're giving them API access and you're giving people a lot of access into the back end of your store. Let's see, impact on Shopify store owners. The store owners and okay, so all this information could be exploited by this information could be exploited by your competitors to undermine your business by creating rival stores and targeting your customers. Also, store owners themselves are also at risk. They could be targeted with phishing campaigns and fraud just like their customers. Hackers could trick store owners into providing private access to the company credit and debit cards, bank accounts, and more. App account takeover, advice from experts. So this leak could have easily been avoided if the developers responsible had taken some basic security measures to protect the database. These include, but are not limited to, securing its servers, implementing proper access rules, never leaving a system that doesn't require authentication open to the internet, thoroughly vetting any third-party apps and integrations you've adopted to ensure they meet the highest data security standards. For TopDS users, if you are a TopDSER on your Shopify store and are concerned about how the breach might impact you or your customer, contact the company directly to determine what steps. Let's see, how and why we discovered the breach. So it looks like they don't give you a whole lot of information here on what you should do at this point. But if you are somebody who used TopDSER, I would invalidate any API keys that you have sitting out there. I would delete the TopDSER app from your shop, change your passwords, and be very careful in the future about what apps you allow on your Shopify store. If any of you guys have any more details about this, let me know. If any of you guys are actually TopDS users and were contacted by the company with further instructions, drop them below in the comments section below. Share it with the community here, help people out. That's all I really got for you guys today, but wanted to let you guys know about this. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell, and we'll catch you on the next video. Later, guys.